Lupe, oh my, he's activated. Will he throw some lightning?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Super Desperation Radio! Go!
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. That is the shit. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Super Desperation Radio.
You botched it again.
I did not botch it. I did not botch it. It's
hell
just
botches.
Hell botches. That's right. The only part I messed up was the part where, and it's not my fault, but the video audio does not play when you switch scenes in XSplit.
Oh, see, I thought it was when you couldn't say the word episode, right?
It's both of them.
Did I mess up the episode?
We were supposed to alter the thing.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do that. I just didn't get a chance to do it this week because life gets in the way, and I was trying to. You
got hit by lemons, is what you're saying.
I got hit by lemons.
All right.
Life gave me lemons, and I'm still working on that EX lemonade.
Oh,
just edit the intro to where there's like a crude slide that says AI Coon and just a hand with a middle finger.
So, Chris, you got hit with the lemons, right?
Yeah.
You didn't throw a party?
Jesus Christ.
So upset right now, Chris.
We're starting this show.
Moving on immediately.
Speaking of parties, we got a show for you guys tonight.
Jesus Christ,
be a party at EVO. Because Street Fighter V's got 3,000 goddamn entries.
Plus 3K plus. It's growing.
It blew away.
If you consider that a party, that sounds like a headache.
I mean, if you're a judge, then just resign yourself to never wanting to go to EVO again after this year. But if you're everybody else, you're gonna have a great time. I mean,
if you're a judge, you should get a part of that pot. Honestly,
we can't talk about it right now.
Check it out. This is what everyone needs to hope for, and this isn't a joke. They need to hope that Street Fighter V gets its own dedicated section away from everything else and has enough setups and space to play properly. Otherwise, it's going to be like Smash all over again last year. How Smash scene kept encroaching onto, what was it, Guilty Gear and Marvel, I think?
It was everything.
Yeah. Basically, Guilty Gear probably got it the worst, but yeah, we really, they just sort of flooded everything.
Yeah. That's like...
All right, pools are in the Mandalay Bay. Got it.
Where would we even go there? That's like...
Look. We'll figure something out. Don't worry. We're very resourceful. We've been doing this for, 20 plus years?
Like I said, 24-hour EVO. Let's do it, people.
We'll see. Because look, if it's at 3,000 right now, and it's less than a month, and we have 4 months, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, Jesus. 5 months till EVO. 3,000 in a couple weeks. Yeah,
it should hit 5. It should easily hit 5,000.
I mean, I'm gonna beat all these people, but man, 5K. I know I said a lot of things. I just want to sidebar. This is why I say that the bracket, the ladder tournament, scheme, it's gonna stick around forever. We don't need to get rid of it, but holy shit.
Yeah, we're gonna. Go on, Paul.
It's gonna be brutal.
It is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it's very likely gonna come to like what Anthony's saying, a 24-hour EVO or some kind of late ass shit, or we're gonna have to change the tournament format somehow, and they can't move it away from double elim because that's just standard.
No, we're not doing that.
A few times for in the past they did it for Third Strike and CVS 2. Third Strike because no one likes Third Strike, and CVS 2 because everyone loves it, but goddamn, that game takes 2 billion hours to run.
I tell you what we're not going to do is, for no reason whatsoever, turn fucking top 8 into 3 out of 5.
Oh, Christ. No, it's going to be 3 out of 5.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 out of 5.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, dude, I know it is.
So, top 8, maybe even top 16 will be 3 out of 5.
Jesus Christ.
When you have 3,000 entrants, you could expect, top 32 or something.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it's top 32, 3 out of 5, I might just throw my head into a blender.
Yeah. And here's the kicker. We've joked around and don't like the idea of 4-day EVO, but
I mean, that might be a reality, man.
Year. Yeah, this would have been a good year to start the 4-day EVO because Here's the issue.
Thursday could have just been fucking like Melee and 5.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. Last year had what 2,400 or some shit for Street Fighter 4. We knew it was gonna grow significantly larger from last year to this year because of Street Fighter 5, but people didn't expect it to grow too much. Like, this is shocking a shit ton of people. Even people are like, "Oh, I knew it was gonna get big, but I didn't think numbers would be this big this fast."
I do think we have to take into consideration that there was sort of a run on hotel space and like competitor passes for Evo last year. You know, because with Smash having so many people sign up, so we do have to temper this a little bit by saying maybe everybody actually just got their shit together this year.
Hopefully, I hope that's the case, because we're not known for getting our shit together, Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't expect that because it is a fighting game community, but there's a chance that it won't be as big as we think. Like, I mean, even if it tops out at like 4K, that's still way more than I think people would have expected. But I think it'll be really, really, really ridiculous if it surpasses 5,000.
But this is going to need its own day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing we don't know. So we only have Street Fighter numbers right now. What's Pokken gonna look like? Smash.
Well, the Pokken one is just like, we literally can't even figure that out until the game comes out. That's like a slow burn.
No, that's the thing. We won't figure it out till the game comes out. However, we know Smash players do play Pokemon. Like, a vast majority of Smash players just play it. It's people are going to play Pokken just because it's a Pokemon game. Simple as that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It can be a horrible, broken game. It's still going to get entries because it's Pokemon.
Game.
Yeah. And no matter what people think of it, it's going to get numbers.
Yeah.
The only issue is, once again, like we talked about last week, is how is Pokken going to work stream-wise? I do think that we'll have something solid in by then, but I don't know yet. The game comes out in 2-3 weeks, so the streamers have 3-4 months to get on it. I'm sure Seg will find something that works.
I mean, half of the fun of that thing is just figuring out how you're going to broadcast it. I think at that point, it's almost like an experiment in itself, where we just want to make sure that we can actually make it run and look compelling versus actually get a lot of numbers for it.
Yeah.
Because it's really going to be the first time we've ever done this at Evo. I mean, we've never done Gundam at Evo, so this is not something that we're used to seeing. I don't think we've done Gundam at any major other than SCR.
SCR. So the only reason SCR did Gundam is because one of the level up guys, Frank Shin-Jan.
Oh, yeah.
I forget which is which. But,
It's Frank is Shinjin, not Shin-Jan.
Okay.
JN is Jimmy.
Yeah, because they're both Shinjin. Goddammit, and
Yeah.
I forget which is which. And I've known Jimmy for almost 20 years now. Goddammit, and it drives me nuts that I forget. But yeah, he is the reason Gundam was in there. And it was always a small turnout, like 8 teams, 10 teams tops. But still, the community that entered, like,
they've actually run. They tend to run Gundam at, or at least try to run Gundam at SCR, NCR, and then they've been running side events for it at Evo.
Oh, there are side events for it?
I have not seen it.
Yeah.
Well, but do they stream it though?
I think
I feel like they did one year, but I could be wrong about that.
Okay. Because I know the only thing I've seen is streamed at is NCR or SCR. I'm sorry. I don't know anywhere else.
How many entries did Gundam get at SCR? I don't remember.
It was, last I remember, I think it was 10 teams. I could be wrong. It wasn't too many people because there were a lot of buys in the bracket, and it's always a team event. I don't know the game. I'm assuming it's a 2v2.
Yeah, it's 2v2.
Okay.
I feel this is a way side point, but I do feel like Gundam would do pretty well if it ever got a US release.
Yeah.
Because the game is fun. It's just importing Gundam is a shit ton. It's like an $80 game at least.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem too with like actually coming to America.
Great movie.
I just assume that it would take like $1 million to license all of the different Gundams and all the different series. Like, I assume that's probably why it hasn't come over.
Yeah.
Well, we can always think Southeast Asia, right? Considering how they're localizing the one of the Gundam games for PS4, and it's going to have English because they speak English over there, so you can import the Southeast Asian.
Yeah.
And probably have less.
I thought they were just doing that. I thought they were just doing that for Vita. I didn't know there was actually a PS4 version.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is just a Vita game, but still, that's better than nothing, I suppose.
Well, it'd be cool if they actually moved on to the PS4 game. But yeah, like getting that series to ever come over here is fucking impossible because of all the rights issues.
Right.
Like, there's rights on the different series. There's rights on the music. They're just like, oh, Jesus
yeah, because
Christ.
like if it comes here, like you're talking about, like a bunch of different shows that got like ported over here by different companies, and you're talking about shows that are included from like back in like the mid '90s that somebody in a basement still owns the rights to wing for some reason.
Yeah, like who even had? I know like Bandai. I think the actual like Bandai anime releasers over here. Owned a bunch of those rights, but now I assume that some of the more recent series are owned by one of the like last two remaining.
In the world.
Anime studios. They're always like really expensive to license stuff from, and like, but I don't know. I know it's Sunrise, but I always just think Suncoast whenever I think of the old Gundams.
Suncoast.
Because that's where you bought them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we thought the same thing about Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. And when it came out here, we all lost our shit. Like, how the hell is this even possible?
Yeah, it's amazing.
How did they work it out?
We all lost our shit. It didn't play it.
That's what I was going to say. No one played it. It was great.
I think the way it worked was the fact that the majority of those series didn't even have like licensors like in America. All you had was like Tekkaman Blade and what's it called? G-Force. Gotcha, man. Yeah, those I think like the only two that I think that might have actually had American like releases.
Yeah, and the one character we didn't get was like that wasn't even our bag, right? Like that wasn't even our issue. We were totally okay with him coming over, but somebody on the distributor end was like, "Nah, we can't put this character in the international release." And we're like,
"Who was it?"
It was like that genie character.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, the genie was so sick too. Yeah,
like that game is incomplete, man.
Oh well, I mean,
it's a good game.
It's alright. Karasi ruined that shit anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it too. I like Tatsunoko more than Marvel 3.
Everybody says that because we've been saying that for like 6 years now.
No, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are haters.
I do not like either game equally. See,
they're both crap. It stinks.
Thank you, Jay Sherman.
But
Evo stuff. For those who haven't booked a room and still want to book a room, Evo has opened up rooms in Mandalay Bay. Forgot the name of the hotel. I was going to say Bally's. But they somehow got rooms in Mandalay Bay as well. So if you are only going to watch finals, your best bet is to stay at the Mandalay Bay.
I don't think that's like, if you want to just stay on the strip, then your best bet is obviously Mandalay Bay, or just like go to. It's probably cheaper to go to like somewhere else anyway, but. I mean, I kind of feel like I wish they would have opened up with Mandalay Bay in the first place, and then just provided a shuttle to the event center.
That's what it sounds like they're going to do right now. But I do think the way they did it was better, because if you open up with Mandalay Bay and only do that, and then say do the reverse situation, have rooms at the LVH or whatever the shit the name of the hotel is now. If
Westgate.
you have rooms there now, Westgate. You open up the rooms there now. People will be upset, like, "Oh, you just opened up the rooms to the hotel right by the first 2 days of the venue." Like, I'm only going for the first 2 days. I don't give a shit about finals. There's a lot of people do that. Like, the thing people need to remember, Evo, yeah, it's a massive tournament. Everyone gets together to play shit. But for most of us, we just go there to see people.
Yeah.
We don't give two shits about playing. Like, it's like, oh, I know my buddies from the East Coast, Midwest, Japan, Asia, all these goddamn different regions are going to show up. That's why I want to go. We're all going to agree to do some shit finals day during games we don't play. Oh, what? We don't play any of these games on finals? Sick. We're going to have fun. Like, but isn't Giuna going to do an anime suite right after Excerpt's done?
I would assume he'll probably do one every night like he has been doing, but I don't know. I don't know. Last year he did it. I think it was 2 nights. I think he did it Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. You know what we're gonna
but
do?
I don't remember. I don't know what his plans are this year at all.
Yeah, we're gonna make it easier. We're gonna have the anime show one of these days. We're gonna bring on, Daryl. We're gonna bring on Giuna. We're gonna bring on some other people, and then we're going to talk about Evo. And we're going to find out what the plans is and solidify them.
We're going to all hang
That'll
out
probably
together.
be hard, what with Giuna being in Japan.
Look, he's American, all right? He can run on our time,
Just
goddamn.
get on that American times, that time lapse, and then it's all
I
good.
have a quick question.
Jet lag yourself.
Just because I'm like actually curious because I'm not sure. Is Daryl the guy who is running the Nitro Plus side tournament at NCR?
He's running everything at
Very
NCR,
much.
probably.
He's running Nitro Plus, and I think
every
Internet.
anime.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty much. He's the man.
Okay,
He
cool.
is the man.
Much love to DJ Cream.
I thought it was Daryl, but I think it's the anime man at NCR. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
He's
he's the one. He's the
He's the one that
I believe-
actually supports.
I believe he's the one who runs the Anime Evo account.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's him.
He runs the Twitter account, yes.
Yeah,
He basically, if it's anime and West Coast, it's him or Brett, or a combination of the two of them.
Yeah.
That's what it usually
Well,
is.
I mean, if it's poverty.
Oh, he's all over it, yeah.
That's true. Very true.
It doesn't matter if
That's
it's
why I
anime.
respect him so much.
He's playing
Because
everything.
like it's not just like it's anime. It's like Vampire Savior gets thrown in there and other
Hey,
shit.
Vampire Savior is done by JD or something.
Yeah, who had Vampire Savior at SCR this year? Like,
Most likely Retanabor.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
Rob.
yeah, that was something. Anyway,
Nobody's really good at it at all. It's just it's there and it's nice.
no, that was
Hey.
really cool. Like, I kept going over and watching, and holy shit. I think he had like the arcade board with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Rob.
Yeah, that was really cool.
He takes pretty much anywhere there's VSAV. It's usually him. I know VSAV is going to be at NCR, but I don't know if
Like I said, it's JD that's running it, and it's on PS4.
Oh, he's running that. That's on PS3. Yeah.
Yeah, because so some people, I mean, Darkstalker Resurrection is a fine port, but I believe that some people have contested that there is input lag. So
Yeah.
people still try to play on the board if at all possible.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm excited for this year? No CVS2 at NCR.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't know, man.
I just jinxed it,
Oh.
didn't I? Jesus.
since we're on the subject.
Somebody's bringing a couple PS2s, man.
I'm bringing mine.
Talking about SCR or NCR, I should say. Tonight is the last night to register for the early bird. So if you're going to NCR and you're going to register for play anything, be sure to register tonight. Otherwise, you're going to be charged another like $200, right? That's how it works.
Probably.
Another
Wow.
$200.
It's more than the cost now, and apparently you need a badge in order if you want to play casuals.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing the night stuff. So,
John Choi, fucking ruthless.
I mean, he's not as bad as the parking situation, but that's fine.
Yeah, parking there sucks. Unless you trick people into paying before you.
Whoa.
I never even tricked him into doing it. He just told us to do whatever he wanted, and then later on was like, "Who the fuck charged $200?"
Hey,
for
quiet!
the
No
room?
one knows what I'm talking about, all right? Just let me go with this. Yeah, NCR is gonna be a lot of fun. It's a month away, and it's gonna be good. Hell Pockets and I, we just decided this like 30 minutes ago. We're gonna recreate "Contagious" by the Isley Brothers featuring R. Kelly, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
We will invite you all to come film with us. It's gonna be great.
I still have no idea if I'm coming to
Also,
NCR,
somebody bring a camera.
I'm
We'll
sure we
get,
can steal one.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
has
it's just me
phones.
and you.
Everybody has a camera on their phone now.
There's like 4K phone cams now, right?
Wait, what?
I have a 4K phone cam.
You do?
You have
Wait,
a,
what
Dude,
the fuck
how the-
phone is that?
It's like an iPhone or
Again,
something?
I have an S5. S5s do 4K.
No way. Really?
Yeah. I
have an
Holy
S5,
shit,
that's
I
a
need
lie.
to check that out. Oh, I have an S4. Never mind.
It's gonna say
Y'all
some
in the
shit like
future
Ultra
and shit. I'm still rocking this S3 I've had for like 3
Got
years.
this flip phone little daddy thing come over here playing a little jingle and stuff. Can't get no MP3 sounds in it, but the MIDI
Oh,
is
you
pretty
still,
hot.
Sorry, I
you
have
still
a
got like
5S.
Snake or Crab Catch on your
Oh,
phone?
You
man,
guys
I'm
are
a-
stupid.
I'm a
I got a
beast
car phone.
Yo, dog,
So
I'm a beast
dope.
at Snake, man. Minesweeper, see me. My
No,
Minesweeper, dog. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, for real
the
though.
past week.
My boss went on a kayaking trip, and he had like this like straight out of the late '90s phone that can literally like receive calls, send calls, and that's it. And he went on a kayaking trip and dropped it into the river, and it floated down to the bottom. And we were like, "That's where it belongs." And he went on like a quest to find one exactly like it because he refuses to upgrade to anything that can like receive text messages.
Holy shit!
He had to he had to mail order it from like New York. We were like, well, I mean, if you're that committed to like,
I'm committed to a lack of technology.
But he has a cell phone and a pager. Like this guy sounds.
Oh shit!
What a douche.
He's got. You know what? He actually has a cell phone and a two-way.
Oh,
he's trying to get people to message him on his two-way all the time.
No, man, just chirp at me, man. That's all I want you to do.
Oh God, man, please.
Yo, hit me up on the two-way, yo.
Where you at? Fat
but
Joe,
talking about events, we had 2 pretty big events over the weekend. We had Winter Brawl, and then we had Anime Ascension. Obviously, the biggest news coming out of Winter Brawl were the exhibitions Saturday night.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I got to watch one of the exhibitions. Whoo, goddamn! I watched half of both, and it's James Chen and I were watching it together, and we were just dying. It was so good.
The Desmond Fanatic exhibition was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. I liked it.
It was so hype. It was just so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't even care that he lost. I was just like, oh, that was a good show. Everybody enjoyed themselves. I mean, other than
then Champ versus KBR was Champ versus KBR.
Oh God. So I watched that all the way through, and yeah.
All I saw of that was the blow up after.
Well, what's that, Kelly?
All I saw of that was like Twitter blow up afterwards, where I was like, "Oh man, what's going on? I wonder how that went." And all I saw was like Gant's tweet that was just like, "Of all of the Marvel exhibitions, that was one of them."
Yeah, I watched the entire thing, and yeah, that's a bully. It was kind of weird.
That was like I almost like I was like, damn, like is Nico gonna swing on him? Like
I thought he was gonna throw up. The way he was looking there, like he was dry heaving. He was like,
If you want to know how that entire match was, don't watch the match. Okay, so what I want someone to do out there, and this is serious, I want someone to go and just record nothing but the clips of the player cam when it's on,
God, dude.
and just look at Kane Blue River's face. This is not a joke. You just see in his face, he does not want to be there. He was sick. He was pissed off. He hated the entire thing.
I mean, can you blame him? He's been like trying to like say that the entire time leading up to it, and then like that entire exhibition was just like his Twitter personified. You know, just him being like, "Man, why do I gotta do this?"
Yeah, this is my issue with this. He said the entire time he didn't want to come.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to play him. I thought he didn't want to come. He didn't want to play him. And most people feel if he didn't get the free trip to Winter Brawl, he wouldn't have played him at all. I personally feel he just should not have shown up at all. If he's gonna do this shit, don't show up. But hey, he at least won the tournament, right?
yeah.
I have no idea how that happened. I didn't find out he won the tournament until like 2 hours ago.
So yeah, he won the fucking grand finals for what? Like he won. And I'm not taking anything away from the win. That was a legitimate win. I don't know if it's justice necessarily.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, well, whether it's a legit win or not, I don't care. I'm just saying he somehow won the tournament after getting destroyed by Champ and not wanting to be there. Like, I don't want to play Champ. I don't want to play him. He's going to beat the shit out of me anyway. Oh my God, it's pointless for me to play him. He's so much better than I am, guys. I'm so bad because I'm playing these shitty players in my own country that will beat me sometimes. Oh, that's essentially his argument the entire goddamn time.
Yeah, and I was just like, come on, dude. At least if you're talking about it that much, you should just show up and do it. And he did, and he took his ass whooping like a man. So I can't take anything away from him for this entire weekend. He actually did exactly what he's supposed to do, basically, is show up, play, lose, or win. And he actually did both.
And this is his second time beating Ryan in tournament, right?
Yeah.
Because he beat him at NCR when Ryan used that Ghost Rider
NCR
flashback.
That was a Super Dragon year.
Yeah.
Where Chris G and his brilliance, the genius Chris G had no idea what we were saying apparently, and didn't like it. So those are the only 2 times I take he's beat Ryan in tournament. Yeah,
he's beaten Ryan in tournament and I mean, I didn't get to see grand finals, but people told me that he, straight up legit beat Champ. And
well, no. You need to remember, there's no such thing as a non-legit or a legit win. If he won, he won. That's the way it works.
That's true. I do live by that code.
If people say that dumb shit, Champ was sandbagging, fuck him. Doesn't matter. The winner is the winner.
The year of the Super Dragon. But a lot of people have been saying that this is somewhat erasing what happened the previous night, where he basically got waxed 10-0.
No, that doesn't work that way.
I know it doesn't work that way.
Really doesn't work that way. I mean, he won. Hey, he won the money. He won. If you want to say that's more important, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where we always get into the arguments about people complaining about, oh, this should be 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3. It's like, well, where's the measuring stick? Do you go by, well, Champ dominated him in a long set, or do you go Nico won because money was on that? They're both valid points, so they both count. It's like, yes, he got his ass beat Saturday night. Like, not even funny. Champ was like purposely taunting him, pausing him, getting in his face, shit talking, just completely blew up his spot Saturday night.
Like the worst
Nico
experience
won
you
on
could
Sunday,
have.
and he won the tournament.
Mm-hmm. So, this is how it works. On their personal match, Champ won.
Yep.
What was that? What was it, like 15-10 or some shit? And in the tournament
something
match,
like that.
Yeah, tournament match, Nico won. Nico won the entire tournament. Cool. They both made it to grand finals. Cool. Champ lost. Should he have won? I don't fucking know. Remember what people said? 2 out of 3 is too random. You know, scrubby players can win 2 out of 3. Hey, maybe 3 out of 5 is the same way, right?
It's just one more game, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that one additional random.
Maybe it should have been 4 out of 7, guys.
Wait, why 4 out of 7? This is 5 out of 9 shit.
No, 5 out of 9?
There's only
that new shit?
There's only one round.
Trend setting, baby.
Marvel 3. So it should be at least 4 out of 7, obviously.
No, you know what? Screw
but that's only for regular matches.
I'm just saying
2 rounds, right? So,
5 out of 9 has to win by 2.
yeah.
I agree with that. I say, well, but I go one more and say, hey, if they play the first to 15 the previous night and they meet in grand finals, they just got to play the first to 15 again. I mean, come on. Otherwise, we're not going to solve this issue. That's the fucking wormhole you go down when you start discussing things like, hey, which one mattered more? I mean, it's okay to have an opinion on which matters more, the actual tournament match or the first to 15 where somebody got horrendously embarrassed. But, you know, don't do this to yourselves. I care about everybody in this chat, in this call right now. Don't ever find yourself getting caught into a conversation where you ask yourself, does winning a first to 15 get erased by losing the grand finals to the same guy? It's just two totally different environments.
I will never ask that. The only question I'll ever ask myself is, should I finish this whole pizza or should I finish this whole pizza? That's it. I'm not going to ask anything else.
Basically, yeah. You know, they're both two different things.
I think the only thing that matters at this point is Evo. Put up or shut up.
Yeah.
No, I think what matters right now in this case is the most recent result. Which is Nico won.
I really just don't care. I want to see who stands on top, and then it's going to be like Ray this year, or like Flux or some shit, like, you know, some like random ass motherfucker be like, yeah, Marvel, you know,
Marvel, yeah.
The only thing that matters is who's standing on top.
Mm-hmm. So with that, Winter Brawl was the first major American Street Fighter V tournament.
Yes.
And we had won a what's his name? He is named after some kind of drink of sorts, right? Long Island Jose, that's his name, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Moons.
Yeah, Moons. Yeah, okay.
Never had that drink. Sounds tasty.
He won the first major Street Fighter V tournament. I don't believe this is a Capcom Pro Tour event.
Unfortunately, it was not. Weirdly, it was not. But I mean,
I want to say weirdly it was not. I mean, it's understandable that it isn't because of some of the other events that are on the list.
That's true. Yeah.
With that said, I want to talk about this later, but there was also a Street Fighter V tournament in France, which was a Capcom Pro Tour event, which was won by what's his name, Master Crimson.
Master Crimson,
who used Laura.
This is a little controversial, actually.
Why is that?
A lot of people were complaining about the people that were losing to this guy clearly did not know the matchup, and obviously it doesn't matter. He won. He wins a win.
Yeah,
right?
I want to stop you really quick. That is not controversial.
That is whining.
That is why, of course, it's whining. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people were saying, like, obviously there were things that people just didn't know about Laura. The information that is out there currently, you know? And I didn't see it myself. I'm only reporting this secondhand. You know, don't shoot the journalists. But, I mean, if that's how people feel, then gotta bone up on that shit, man.
Yeah, like there's no excuse. You should know. You should learn the matchup. You should be prepared for everything. You can't say, "Oh, no one ever uses this character against me. I don't know the matchup. This character's stupid or broke." No.
I can be confident in saying that every character in Street Fighter V is at least top 16. Like, you gotta be careful out there.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't had trouble against the lore since I started playing this game, other than Rogs. That's it. But
I have trouble playing against Laura when she's teleporting, but I mean, offline. I won't be that.
When she's like just pulling on that GGPL rollback, and you're just like, oh.
Well, it's just like, all right, I knocked her down. Now I'm gonna set up my Oki, and somehow I'm already in the rolling throw. I don't know how that happened, because that's like the end of a Rekka, and I'm sure they confirmed into this.
Oh man!
All right, whatever.
Look, frame data's already out there. A couple sources have it.
frames.
Yeah,
people have been talking about tech. There, like videos have been posted. People are like retweeting and tweeting videos out there. There's information out there. If you don't know what's going on versus a character, that means you haven't gotten to play them or you haven't put the time in. Either one of which is not a valid excuse for why you didn't win.
Exactly.
You just didn't win.
Yep. And another issue with this. So this is the most access we've ever had to a fighting game this early into its official release. We had so much like pre-shit going on before it. But people were playing it. People were finding stuff out, updating it as it came along. Like so much info dropped like pre-day one, like what day -3, whatever the shit you want to say. And it's been constantly getting updated. So the info is all out there. All you need to do is just search for it and click and read. This isn't the old days where it's like, oh, I don't know what the hell to do against this. No one's told me. You can just find this shit online. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure someone's saving something for nationals, but it's gonna be found out eventually. You can't save shit for nationals anymore. It's not working.
The thing you might be saving, some other dude also figured out and told all his buddies. So whatever you're saving might just get found out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Street Fighter V, yeah. So Anime Ascension.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is another event. Kelly, you want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. Wait, was I the only one here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was working it.
Well,
I wasn't exactly like walking the room, but I did walk around quite a bit. It was cool. It ran pretty smoothly, at least from my perspective. I was running a side tournament for Nitro Plus, and pretty much like what I learned running a side tournament for Nitro Plus at an anime only event is that every anime person or every top 8 in every anime game, because like I had a bracket with like 2 GB combo in it, Nano and Josh. So I was like running around like, where the hell are these guys? And it was like, oh, sorry, I have to play on stream. I was like, okay, that's fine. Come over after you're on stream. Then it was, I just got called for top 8 in Blaze Blue, and I'm like, holy shit. So I was like getting so pissed. I eventually worked through my bracket. I did have to disqualify 2 GB combo with his, because he was like, though to be fair, like I think him winning however much, what was the pop bonus for Uniel?
Well, he did $1,000.
Yeah. I think that was more significant than the $1 pop bonus we had. So
What?
I was like, you do you, man. Thanks for your contribution, but
Jeez.
But yeah, it was cool. But
Honestly,
I did. I was there in. It was Josh and Elvin Shadow and GC Yoshi. GC Yoshi played Nitro Plus Blasters.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
He plays Oka, aka Anime. Yeah, no, Guilty Gear was really cool, and actually, Revelator is like super beautiful in person. Like, I think the shaders are different. Everyone was saying, and it really like makes a huge difference.
Yeah, they definitely changed the visuals on the game a little bit to upgrade them.
It was pretty. They had a whole row of just like later station setup, which was neat. Just go on all day, and yeah, I don't know. Ask me questions. What do you want to know? I was sort of trapped behind a table the entire time, so I can't say.
So I want to know about Comrade Goken, man.
Wait, what?
You know, the North Korean Goken? Or Kum, wherever the guy's name is, the big robot guy.
Yeah.
What's he like? What's his likes and dislikes?
Oh, none. So Revelator didn't have the console characters.
Oh.
What?
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No. Okay. So here's the thing, and for anybody who didn't hear this yet,
demo.
Axis Games announced that the demo that they had at Anime Ascension is going to be available as early access for anyone who digitally pre-orders the PS4 version of the game.
Yeah, that was cool.
Sweet.
That was what, Team Beautiful versus Team Excellent? It's like if Team Beautiful won, they would announce it, and like, no offense, Team Excellent, but Team Excellent got like annihilated. So
obviously they're not excellent.
I feel like it was very convenient.
Very convenient that the team needed to lose to get an announcement. Yeah, but
wow, collusion.
But yeah, pretty much.
It seemed all very Markman versus Mr. Wizard.
Very calculated.
But so what that's gonna mean is that the version that was on demo at Anime Ascension has the arcade characters, which is Johnny, Jam, and Jacko, along with the rest of the normal cast. Mm-hmm. And there is offline versus and training mode, which is the important parts. So they haven't announced when this is going to go live, but the feeling is that they're saying, Axis Games said, we're going to hear more about it soon, and that it could happen a lot sooner than we think.
Yeah, I actually know, but I can't say.
Well, why even say it then?
Jesus Christ, man.
Hold on. Look, Kelly,
you're part of this show, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't say, "Hey guys, I know, but I can't tell you guys."
Why are you our lady on the scene if you can't tell us about the fucking scene?
Let me finish.
Okay, go.
Like when they say that it's gonna be when you're gonna hear about it a lot sooner than like that's 100% like.
God damn it!
No,
Kelly,
I'm thinking like 2018.
Kelly, stop, Kelly. No more. Okay, look.
I like that. Fall back. Just fall back.
You hurt
yourself. Fall back
yourself
before you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about here. You have the privileged information, I guess you could say. Don't give it out. Don't mention it.
No, I'm not giving it out. I'm just saying relax.
But so here's the thing about this is that basically we're gonna have Revelator in the US now.
Yeah.
And there's already some rumblings that we're just going to start running Revelator tournaments.
I mean, why not? We're going to have the updated version. We might as well, right? You get a chance to learn your 3 characters that are arcade only, and everybody else is pretty much the same as except for
exactly the same,
excluding the new burst mechanics. I mean, not burst.
The new dust mechanics and new blitz mechanics.
Yeah, everybody else is exactly the same. So yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, if it has versus mode and there's no timer on the demo, then yeah.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, I get why.
Yeah.
I get why it's a digital demo, but I don't really like. I kind of wonder. I mean, I actually have no idea about this. I kind of wonder if like any physical pre-orders, if there are any way to get like a demo code emailed to you or something, or if it's just going to be digital in order to like incentivize digital sales.
I honestly, so without knowing anything, I honestly feel like maybe this is just a way to get confirmed sales that are not marked down.
Yeah.
What you want to
basically, it will allow them to hit goals
and get
that they want to hit for this game, and then they get to confirm that they've hit those goals. Not like, hey, we shipped this many units. It's more like, hey, we sold this many units.
Exactly.
Right.
Not only that. Doing it this way also allows them to produce fewer physical copies, so they don't have to meet that physical copy requirement.
Always nice.
Because Microsoft and Sony require you to produce X amount of copies in order to release the game. And digital copies count towards that.
Yeah.
If you sell them as pre-orders, that is. So
yeah,
boom, you're good.
That'll be nice. But I've actually never pre-ordered anything on PSN before. Is it just the PS4 version? I thought they said it's not PS3.
It's just PS4 from what they said.
Yeah, just PS4. Yeah.
That's another thing I want to bring up. It's on PS3. Doesn't this game look significantly better than regular Xrd?
Yeah.
How the hell is it on PS3?
I don't know, but I've never seen the PS3 version.
Where's the PC version? I don't want to
Where's the Steam version? I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm paying all my good money for both fucking versions.
I don't know why any of you expected any kind of announcement about a PC version of this game. You're all on crack. You're on crack. You're on drugs. You're both on drugs.
I'm over here
you need to stop.
5 on my Steam account. The same
you need to stop. You're on drugs.
Jesus.
You need to stop.
I need PC version and now crossplay because that's the standard. We got 3,000 people for Street Fighter 8 for Evil, and I can't crossplay or play PC version?
No, you know why? Because nobody gives a shit about PC. Shut up.
I love PC.
Hey, there are 2 people here versus your 1, and I'm sure both of us, pound for pound, will kill you.
Yeah, if you fell on me, maybe.
But yeah, so it's only PS4 demo. There's a PS3 demo, so that's gonna thing.
Well, that makes more sense. There's no reason to release PS3 demo.
You say that, but everyone keeps asking me at every event I run, is this PS3 because I don't have a PS4 stick, and I'm like,
hey, that's an argument. That's
I mean,
an issue
I'll look at it
itself.
this way. You have to look at it like this. People really do care about PS3, and they really do care about PC. The reality is that ArcSys, in general, I guess, for whatever reason, ArcSys doesn't basically handle the PC license the same way it handles the console license. And I don't know why that is, but that's the way it is right now.
Well, I wonder if they have to. Well, another thing is they obviously have to do a certain amount of restructuring of the PC version. And the PC version of Xrd Sign, the online lobby system is completely different. There actually is no lobby. It's just, you just look for, match rooms.
Yeah, but it's weird because I'm pretty sure that Xrd is just run on what's essentially a PC.
It is.
In the arcade.
So,
it is.
Well, because you have to think about it. The arcade version is a PC. It's a stripped down Windows XP. At the same time, PS4 and PS3, well, mostly PS4 specifications are closer to that of a computers these days. They use a lot of the same parts. On top of that, it is an Unreal Engine game, which gives it one of the most diverse platforms that you can publish. Like, you can put it on pretty much anything that Unreal can port to, which is practically anything at this point.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're not getting a PC release, or at least not even hearing about, like, it's coming out like a month or two later, like, that makes me really sad.
Well, I do wonder if it does have something to do with a lot of companies like Axis are strictly console publishers.
Right.
And that's where the relationship is at this point.
Did Axis... it was just Arc System that published Xrd on PC, wasn't it? Like, Axis wasn't involved.
I don't think Axis was involved.
Axis wasn't involved as far as I know at all.
So Axis wouldn't be making the announcement anyway. It would be Arc.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if they just want to have, just give them something to do, though, because you got to wonder if, it would just be easier to just go through Valve.
But not only that, so obviously console kind of gets played more because, people in Japan have PS4s, people in America have PS4s. But pretty much everywhere else in the world, PC is kind of more the standard.
Yeah.
So if you want a better worldwide reach, even in America or countries, sure, PC might not be the biggest thing in Japan, but I think it's getting a little more speed, at least a little bit.
Well, with the advent of gaming laptops, that's a much more attainable goal for developers. With people just having a good laptop that can run almost every game at pretty high quality, people are going to use that and they're going to be like, hey, I want to pay $30 some odd for this $60 game and have it look as good as a $60 version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play a game that, even if heavily unoptimized, I could still play at 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what's going to be an issue too is not even just with the PC thing, but people talking about wanting a PS3 version of the game. Everything's going to be run on PS4 going forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Evo has already said PS4 for guilty, and a lot of people are already talking. That's what a lot of majors are going to start running it on.
Yeah.
So I don't know what people are going to do about that. I guess get Brook converters? I don't know.
Yeah, please come to Arcade Shock. Buy Brook converters.
Someone was using a converter though. I don't know if this is. I don't actually know much about the converters, but someone was using a converter at our side tournament. I don't know what his stick originally was, but he was obviously using it to convert to a PS4. But he had to like unplug the stick every 8 minutes, or the stick just like shut off.
Right. So basically, the Brook converters, from what I've been told, that person might not have upgraded the firmware because there was recently a PlayStation 4 update that I guess made the 8-minute switch go back on.
Yeah.
Oh, they turned it back on?
Because, oh my god. So his stick actually shut off during... Which sucked, but luckily it was like right at the beginning of the match, and so...
Yeah, you basically... Every time there's an update, you have to go update the firmware on your converter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, what? I was like, what is going on? Like, why is this okay?
A lot of the initial PS4 support, the PS4 checks if it's a wireless controller, and if it doesn't, like after the 8-minute marks, it shuts off. Which is why there are, other things where it's like, it works as long as you have a PS4 controller, like wireless controller plugged in. And obviously there are ways to not have to worry about that, but people don't necessarily implement it all the time.
That makes sense.
But with the initial converters, that's kind of what was like the original issue, was that it was doing checks for that.
Yeah. Since we're on the subject of converters, I do want to bring this up again. People getting the Brook converters need to have a contingency in the event that they get patched out for Evo. Because
very true.
Wizard did say on the announcement show that if Sony patches out Brook functionality, it's banned at Evo. So you do need to have something set in place for that. Get a PS4 stick, get that PS4 board, whatever it is.
They could be really nice and give up some buys.
Just all the way to the top, baby. I'm gonna go 3-2 like last year. All right.
I mean, I feel like that should be an obvious thing, although it's not to most people.
Yeah, that's what
you always got to have a contingency plan.
Yeah, and on top of that, most tournaments are banning PS3 sticks or legacy support for Street Fighter 5.
You don't want to use that shit anyway, man.
Yeah, I hear nothing but bad things about it. So get a goddamn PS4 stick. Make life easier on yourself. Make it easier on the TOs.
Get a Hayabusa. Sorry, I don't mean to turn my back on my Arcade Shock overlords, but holy shit, get a Hayabusa.
You didn't turn your back on anyone.
I know.
There's a Hori stick. That's the arcade.
I know. It doesn't matter. It's just because we sell the Kai, and then the Kai sucks.
I'll be the first person to complain about the rising costs of playing in tournaments, but Street Fighter 4 came out 7 years ago. You can get a new stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really all there is to it.
Mm-hmm. It's really easy. I mean, if you go with a Hori stick, that's going to be your cheapest option right now. It's $150 for a PS4 stick. Hori sticks are solid. Hori sticks are good.
I mean, I like mine. It's working for me.
I like mine so much. I like mine so much that I knew I was never going to use it. Ask Pat how much he likes mine. Pat the Flip loves it. He takes it with him everywhere. But yeah, seriously, the Hori stick's a really good stick. Never had any issues with Hori sticks. They've been very reliable. The only issue people will have with the new Hori sticks is it uses their proprietary parts, the Hayabusa stick and the Kuro buttons, which are easily swappable.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love those things more than typical Samuel buttons.
There's something going on between the Kai and the Hayabusa.
Those are the same sticks, Chris.
No, I mean the Pro V. Sorry, shit.
Okay, thank you.
Something going on between the Pro V and the Kai, which I don't understand, but on the Steam version of Street Fighter V, the Pro V works perfectly fine. It registers and everything, but the Kai does not. You can't get anything to happen with it.
Is that because one of them is a Xbox One or 360 stick versus a PS4, PS3 stick?
I wonder though, because didn't the Pro V have PC functionality too?
That's not the problem. The problem is that
no, I mean it actually has a PC setting.
Oh, then maybe it might have like X input like built into the PC.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's the problem, is that the Street Fighter 5 for the PC doesn't have direct input; it has X input. So you have to use something like 360 CE or something else like a Joy-to-Key in order to make it either seem as keyboard or as a 360 stick or Xbox input.
Right.
So that's the only thing. So if it has a PC setting but it's still a PS4 stick, it might have X input like settings for it.
And that's on the developer. So I mean, that's not Hori's fault at all. You can still buy a Kai and enjoy it for PS4 usage and whatnot. And maybe one day when
I use my Kai on my PC, so I use it on Street Fighter 5. So.
It'll work fine. It's just man, what a pain in the ass. But if you want to have no issues, get a Pro V.
Don't worry, March Madness, we're good.
And if you're a pad player, you can get the Fighting Commander Pro 4 or 5, whatever it is. There's also the new Mad Catz pad that came out. Name escapes me, but there are options for everything now. Just
honestly,
get something that's functional with PS4, and don't
like a friend of mine was saying. Even though DS4 is allowed, there's still going to be like Bluetooth delay and other things, and who knows if it'll get banned at some point. I'd say you got months now. Invest in something hardwired. Hardwire will never like do you wrong. You know, it doesn't really matter what it is, or just something that might not get banned or is deemed unreliable. So again, check your options because the climate is ever changing.
Yeah,
I mean, even if we've talked about the whole wireless controller problem. Even if you were partial to playing on the DS4, maybe look up something like the Hori Commander just to have as a backup, because you never know.
Yeah. Like I know there were some issues going on with that this weekend where people were just like not sure if they desynced or not, so they were like double checking. It was like, oh man, this is gonna be such a huge pain in the ass. But I mean, luckily with the developers and the publishers being so open and accepting to the community and the competitive scene, I think they're willing to work with us. I don't think they're going to see all this stuff and be like, screw it, they already bought the game, we don't need anything else from them. Capcom especially is going to want to meet us more than halfway on this. They're going to want to make us feel a lot better about the purchases that we did make, even after they told us that the legacy inputs were going to work. They might even fix that if they can. SNK, I don't know. Maybe SNK is going to be the one to screw us all over.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you ever mess up someone's game with like the DS4, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
If it's on you,
you're in trouble.
No, seriously,
I'm telling.
At Evo, you're probably gonna get like 2-0'd or like banned like immediately. Like no, you fucked up once. Peace.
Someone actually almost did that to us. He came over and he picked up the controller, and we were just like, "Put that shit down! Like, do not,
don't touch that shit.
Everything's fine. Don't move anything."
Like, oh my god, it's so like harrowing. And it actually happened in our office we were like streaming matches, and some dude in another room like hit the PS button because he thought he was turning on the PS4 in the other room, and instead just destroyed us mid-match online.
Sign in. Who's playing right now?
Whoever we were fighting just saw us stop moving, and I think he figured out what happened, and he sort of like stood, and he was like,
He's like,
"See how this one plays out."
That's
bad.
Absolutely awful.
That I will say that is a good reason if you do plan to play on a DS4, like play on a different colored DS4.
I want to be a DS4 policeman, man. Like I'm gonna walk around and be like, "Hey, where's your license? Let me see that. What's the serial number on this DS4?"
Like, I thought there was supposed to be some sort of way to make it so your PS3 couldn't sync up with newly turned on DS4s unless they were plugged in or something. I thought there was an option, but maybe that was just something talking about. But...
I think
if someone uses theirs and then walks away with it, they can still mess up with your stuff.
Yeah.
So. I'm looking to rat everyone out. I'm snitching all day.
Jesus Christ, man! You're not supposed to tell them that. Now that nobody's gonna trust us.
No, that's the point. You gotta keep them on their toes.
They're like, "Oh, Tony's around. Better freaking unsync your controller and walk away slowly."
I'm gonna walk around with just one of those collapsible batons and just pepper spray.
Drop the DS4.
Yeah. I will get brutal. I am not a policeman, so my inhibitions are very low. I don't have to abide by any law.
And he just discovered alcoholic root beer he really likes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's called mixing Virgil's root beer with pure whiskey, you know?
Jesus! Getting a little too real out here.
I chase it, okay? I can't drink the hard stuff that well, but I'll do it.
That's the
I distill my own alcohol in the back of my car. Cops still haven't found out.
Wow.
They still
I make
think
the
it's a gas.
finest
Uncle Tony's moonshine?
I make the finest wood alcohol in the Bay Area. You'll go blind, it's so good.
Oh,
I
no.
die, too.
He's a bootlegger.
Well, you know.
My boy's a bootlegger.
Check
Oh,
out my
man.
pineapple schnapps that's made with real pineapple. Now you're blind. Whoops.
Speaking of wishing I was blind, so apparently Lupe Fiasco wasn't done with Daigo. I don't know how. Oh, I know exactly how this happened because I was there to watch it unfold, and I was very upset. So Lupe Fiasco, not content to dust Daigo off his list of things to do in his life, decided to let a tweet fly a couple days ago saying that he had a really nice Terry Bogard and Joe Higashi. People who know me,
we're gonna talk about this.
yeah, we're gonna talk about this because I'm personally upset by this.
You're angling for a match. Is that really we're doing the self promotion here?
Here's the thing. So he totally just he fires that off, like not even thinking about it. Like this is such a niche couple of characters in a niche game, and he just fires it off. I'm thinking to myself, like, there is absolutely no way that I'm not meant to see this. He plays Joe and Terry and on the same team. It didn't even mention a third guy. Like
He's trying to find his third character.
he's trying to find whatever. He should just pick Kim. It's a good option. Anyway, so he does that, and I let him know, like, hey man, that's really nice. Like I also play those characters, and I think you should maybe back away from them before I show you how to use them, possibly. And he doesn't say anything. Obviously, he's thinking like, oh, he's only got like 2,800 followers. That's it's not big enough for me. Shin decides to jump on his line and say, hey, you play KOF, so do I, blah, 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 let's have another match. I want to have some revenge for Daigo or whatever. Let's do this real quick. And they set it up. Shin decides he's going to play one-handed, and it's going to be a circus. It's going to be a fucking circus, just like the whole Daigo Lupe thing. It's fine.
No, you want to know what's going to make this even better? The fact that Lupe is practicing KOF. But he's practicing KOF 12.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm pissed about. So this guy's fucking playing KOF 12. And we all thought it was a typo, but he didn't correct it. So I mean, he could be playing KOF 13. He could be playing KOF 11.
Stop.
I don't know.
He's playing KOF 12, right?
Yeah,
Stop.
he's playing.
Okay. Look, I was going to point out that I like Chris low-key pumping himself up, where he's just like, this guy only has 2,800 followers. Like, Chris knows the exact number. He's like, yeah, that's me. I'm that guy.
I want to point out
it's like, Chris,
how many
look,
followers
for one thing, you're trash garbage.
I will wax this fucking guy, man. This guy will be a pasty stain on the carpet when I'm done with him. But he decided to go with Shin. And that's fine. Shin's a pretty good player, I guess.
He's only won some big tournaments,
He's all right. I mean, he ain't no Reynolds, and I wax Reynolds.
Nobody believes that.
Do I gotta show the video? Do I gotta show the video?
These are things we can't say are untrue. He did beat the shit out of Reynolds.
He did.
One time.
That's the only time it mattered. The only time that he didn't want none of this after that.
Now, see, this is the thing that gets me. Tiana's trying to steal my shit of telling people he'll beat the crap out of him
That's
with one hand.
the other problem. Telling him he's the one-handed terror.
Well, no, one-handed terror, Sebastian, but that's a whole different topic.
That was a reference.
But yeah, that's my shit. Like, how is he gonna go and take my shtick? That's me, man.
I mean,
I'm so
Shin uses one-handed gameplay in his cross assault video. I did some research on this. The cross assault audition video, he did a bunch of combo stuff one-handed, dropped the fucking HD combo.
Oh, but
I am not impressed, sir.
Did you just reference cross assault in 2016?
I did. Because that was the last time anybody's ever seen Shin play one-handed. Last time anybody's seen Shin play KOF one-handed. Last time anybody's seen Shin play KOF 13 one-handed. And he dropped the combo.
Sir, you're ridiculous. You are literally a farce.
I am so beside myself, upset here, that this is happening underneath my nose.
Hold on, Chris. Let me just stop you. In your defense, you did say you did significant research on Cien.
I did.
After this, so it's perfectly okay for him to bring up the cross assault thing. I agree with you that he should not have said it. It's really bad, but still, he did research, and he's just hey, here's my proof. I'm providing references.
Did you go dig around in Cien's trash cans too afterwards?
I literally went searching the annals of Google for Shin plays one-handed.
Okay.
I just want to
say... And that's the only thing that came up.
I just want to say...
Okay, go on. Go.
Chad playing one-handed sounds a lot like we're forgetting about Xiaohai.
Thank you!
No. I was going to bring Xiaohai up, but just let me say this. Chris, in all your research... Has Cien ever played someone one-handed?
I have never seen him play anyone. No, that's the other thing. So I've never seen Shin play anyone one-handed, beat them 10-0, and put them in a trash bag. Never seen it happen. I don't think he has it in him.
No, he doesn't.
I think Shin's a good guy. I got nothing against him. He's a nice dude. He's an Evo champion. Yeah. Evo champion. Never gonna take that away from him. But is he?
Take that away from anyone.
But is he a one-armed bandit? Is he a one-handed terror?
I'm telling you, that's Sebastian. Stop it.
And the slot machine as well.
Is he? Can he really rock that moniker? Is what I'm saying. When there are people before him that I'm not gonna say are better at it than him because we haven't seen you guys play each other one-handed yet. We need to settle that, obviously.
What I want... Here's my thing with this. Okay, I don't really give two shits about this, obviously. I mean, it's cool. It's going to bring, a lot of attention to the game.
No, it's going to be funny as hell. I love it.
But I feel that he played Daigo for Street Fighter V.
Right.
Okay, Daigo's the god, Street Fighter god, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He should go and play Xiaohai.
Mm-hmm.
Because Xiaohai is the equivalent of Daigo in KOF.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's just 98.
No, it's not just 98.
Everybody's going to say it's just 98, though.
Yeah, then everyone's stupid.
Well, everyone is stupid. You know who we're talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I know. So, Xiaohai did 98, okay? He did 2K2 UM. He did bits of 11, not much.
I mean, he won the last Evo 13 tournament.
The last two, technically. So, he won the last official, and then he won the last side tournament. Well.
That's right, yeah.
So you can't take any of that shit away from him. Xiaohai is legitimately the KOF god, just like how Daigo.
Would you say he's Mr. KOF?
Yes. So remember, okay, hold on. For those who didn't see last time, Mr. KOF lost his title of Mr. KOF. The American Mr. KOF is now only known as John Trent. Okay? So the title of Mr. KOF is up for grabs, and by default, it goes straight to Xiaohai.
Oh, the belt was relinquished and. Then Xiaohai played for it,
No, Xiaohai.
Poor John, man.
Poor John, man. He worked so hard.
All right, you did this to yourself.
He did. No, he got bullied into it. Remember, he didn't want the name Mr. K1, but everybody kept calling him that. He's like, well, I guess I gotta take that name. And
I didn't say he got to name himself. He's now John Tran because of himself.
Oh, he demoted himself.
We already established that very few people got to name themselves. So.
I mean, that's true. I definitely didn't get to name myself. I definitely want to pick something better than Hot Pockets.
Shut up, Darth Shopping. All right? You don't need this. Okay? Anyway. It'll be cool to see this happen. We don't know when it'll happen, where it'll happen, but it's going to happen. We know Lupe is going to come out, have fun doing it. Lupe is not one of those people who...
Wait, is this actually going to happen?
It has to happen.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
The real thing that Chris was doing was that he was setting this all up, not for himself, but for me, because I'm calling you out, Donald Trump. See me in fucking Neo Turf Masters. I'm the real American legend. Fucking, I will kick your ass.
Okay.
I like how it sounds like he's pounding on a podium. Like he's...
He is.
What's that shit that makes me hit the desk?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to say, Anthony, you should challenge him to Windjammers because you still need to play that chump Giuna in Turf.
Oh, you're right.
And wreck him.
Juna never responds. He just like favorites my tweets, but he never. He knows. He doesn't roll that hard.
The subtle duck. Yo.
He did the same to me. I've challenged Giuna 3 times. Hey, play me in Turf Masters when we see each other at Evo. I will fuck you up. Exact quote on my tweet.
Remember last year as I was driving home, motherfucker tweets out, "Oh man, nobody saw me in Turf Masters this weekend." I'm like, motherfucker, right as I'm leaving, I'm not in the vicinity. I'm like 3 hours away from the city.
Should hit that U-turn, baby.
I had a 13-hour drive ahead of me, so I couldn't do it.
Man, what's 13 hours when you get 45 minutes of whooping his ass?
Yeah, and he's got to take an 8-hour flight back to Japan? Come on. That's going to be a long flight.
An 8-hour flight. A 3-hour tour all the way back to Japan.
Him and Gilligan.
You know what? That's it. We're doing this. We're going to get Giuna's ass on this show to talk about the anime suite at Evo, and he's going to have to deal with this shit. He's going to have to talk to us about getting
He ain't going to come on the show now.
Oh, no. Look. You say this. He's coming on this goddamn show. Don't sit here and tell me.
You're going to say he's going to duck that hard? He won't even come on the show? That's just going to be damaging to him.
No. He's coming on this show. Look, if I say someone's coming on the show, they're coming on this goddamn show.
I mean, that's true. You did say you know who was coming on the show, and he's coming on the show, so.
Here, hold on, everyone. We're going to have a major special guest come on within the next month or so, all right? People told me it's impossible to get this person on. Fuck those people. They don't know who I am. I got him on. Thanks, Chris.
Wow, amazing. Who are you, a game company? Announcements of an announcement?
Yep, we're doing it.
He learned from the best.
We've got to make the best of what we got.
Look, I don't know if you know who, yeah, look, Paul, I don't know if you know who my previous employer was, but if you look at the tweet history to my previous employer, you will see announcements of announcements of announcements, all right? That's the new meta.
I learned it from you, Vin.
There you go.
God.
So, yeah.
You guys.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. So, since we spoke about Evo a bit, Evo, there was a major announcement for Evo this past week. Former Mad Cat Scott Markman is now I forgot his official title, but he is now one of the main guys at Evo.
Joey, what is Markman doing now? He's in the chat.
I forgot the title.
I think he's official Evo emblem shiner. He gets the wax and he shines it up real nice.
That's James Chen, all right?
Oh,
James Chen has been doing that for years. Every time I go over there and to the podium where they have the trophies and everything, he's just polishing.
You're setting that man up for the worst trolling. People are just going to go up to Evo and say, "Hey, James, go home and get your fucking shine box."
No. For those who don't know, James Chen has been my hand model for every Evo. I have him hold shit. All right, that is what he does.
He does
I love
have
you,
pretty
James.
nice hands.
But you have amazing hands. Okay, so Markman is the business development.
Legit though, I think he's be a business dev.
So yeah, all business inquiries will be going through Mark now, I believe, and he says he wants to hear from the community. If you guys want to hear, see, or do anything at Evo, hit him up, DM him. I'm assuming you can DM him even if you don't follow, or even if he doesn't follow you. Hit him up, let him know what you want. He's listening. He's going to be the ears for the Evo.
if he's a business development, can I be in the business research department?
What does that even mean?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is this a business? I think it is. Let's find out.
All right, Wizard. Since you're in chat, I'd like to offer my services to Evo. If you ever need a beard for Evo or someone to flex for Evo, you got me. I will officially be the person on the Evo crew with the least amount of hair outside of Chris.
If you need someone to siphon drinks off of any of the top players, I'm your man.
Oh, and once again, if you just need bodyguards, just hire us.
Yeah, that's
We're
good
good
too.
at throwing people around. Me and Hell Pockets specifically.
We like to chill out in
I
front
don't
of the
think anyone
bathroom.
else in this chat can do it.
The
Maybe
men's
Hell.
bathroom.
Why do I feel like this whole episode has really just been Chris like angling to fucking like get in? Like he's like, yo, I need this job, I need this money right now, I need this paper.
I'm hustling,
Someone
man.
call out of chat. Someone throw him out. Come on, throw.
Just come on, man. Gotta clean up. See, I'm not even angling because, like, right now, you know, we're talking about the whole Shin thing again. Like, they're gonna need a couple of commentators, and I mean, who better than me and Abe to commentate this momentous event, whatever it may happen.
Oh, yeah. This is something no one can argue.
We are the god.
And Metaphysics are the KOF commentators for the States. Or, worst case, if not, we can somehow wrangle out Gunsmith from the Europes and have him
The
come.
Europes.
Yeah, the Europe.
The multiple.
Mm-hmm. Because he's from the UK and now he's from France, so he's from 2 different Europes.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, get you 2 guys, and bam, it'll be great.
Because if you want analysis of how deep this is going to be, you're going to need us. Because we literally have nothing else to look at. Just watching old KOF 13 videos. But it's probably going to be KOF 14 now that I think about it. Now, how weird is that going to be?
But what if I need someone to give me an analysis on how deep your love is?
Probably going to talk to my ex-girlfriend or something.
Oh, that's not.
All right. So, yeah.
Oh, no.
If there's anything you guys want to see at Evo, BYOC, events, sponsors, people, whatever, hit up Markman.
Yes.
He's listening. He's got his ear to the ground of us little people, and bam, he's got. Well, I'm sorry, we're not little people. We're here on.
We got to get with Nintendo. Splatoon
tournament.
tournament.
You want someone with real clout to get with Nintendo. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I like it. Mark,
where's that other guy? What is he, like the triples something? Whatever. I'm done. Actually, I'm not going.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for just stepping away from that precipice. We didn't need to fall all the way in the volcano today.
Oh my god.
So
are you just throwing me off the cliff? I'll climb back up.
No,
you think you will?
Yeah, you're not a Mishima. You're not climbing back up.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
I look like Harada, but American.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Splatoon was.
It does.
Forget. I was so busy working a goddamn booth, I forgot.
I mean, it was at EVO last year, but it was just like exhibitions to win free hats, which my friend won every color.
That's still fine though. See, here's the thing.
I know, but I want it back, and I want a Rumble. I want 4v4s.
Yeah. But here, this is the thing people need to understand. As long as a company shows up in some capacity, that's something. That's them getting their foot in the door and then listening to the people. That's something. Like Nintendo being at EVO is big. Okay, like any company being at EVO is big. Like the next step is, SNK, you guys need to be at EVO finally first for once in a goddamn lifetime.
Officially.
You need to be there officially, yeah. And then boom, you guys will, things will happen. Lupe Fiasco will play CN. It'll be amazing.
I think they have a really good chance to just, just blow it up this time because they're literally coming from behind here. They got nothing to lose. They might as well just go all out.
And like we said last week, KOF 14 is looking better, visually looking better and better every trailer, and they're putting up stills for the game every few days.
Looking good, like Clark is wearing that Under Armour.
I mean, like I've been turned. I'm more of a believer in this game now. I have more faith in that it'll do well. It's just I'd like to see more of it when it comes out, and I'd like to actually feel it because once again, that's going to make me sound extremely arrogant. I don't trust the majority of people's opinions on King of Fighters because they tell me one thing, it plays like X game, it plays like Y game. They don't know what they're talking about.
I kind of get that way when I play when Zwandos Z Wang came out and they all told me it played like 98. I was like, what are you talking about?
No.
Not even close.
Yeah, at PlayStation Experience, I told everyone I will only listen to one person who went up there to play it on how it plays. That was LeBron. His opinion means more to me than everyone's opinion who went, because everyone else who went told me some complete bullshit about the game, including you, Chris.
Hey, man, I only talked about mechanics.
Yeah, I know, and your mechanics discussion was wrong.
No, it wasn't.
It was. LeBron went into more detail than anyone else.
That's not making me wrong. It's just undetailed.
I'm 100% sure what he said is correct and what you said is incorrect. And I just want to get my hands on it and see for myself. Like, I believe everything he told me.
What the fuck did I say?
We'll talk about it later.
No, I want to know this shit now.
No, we will not do this in front of the children, okay?
I want to know this shit now.
No. Go to your corner, Chris. So,
I like that. Go to your corner.
I wanted to also talk about round one, getting more Nessica cabs. And I think they said it's going to spread to all the other round ones here in the States. Because right now it's only the Puente Hills Mall that has it, right?
No, so I know that the Lakewood one, the one right next to me, they have the cabinets up as of a few days ago.
Okay.
I don't know if other locations around the U.S. have them yet.
They shouldn't, according to the Matrix Matt tweet.
Okay.
So I think it's just that one location, and I thought it was the Puente Hills one.
No, well, Puente Hills has them. PHM, of course, had them first. They actually added a third head-to-head.
Yeah.
So now they have 3 head-to-head setups.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Lakewood has 2 head-to-head setups, but they're not connected to the card system yet.
Oh, okay.
I do not know if the other locations, as far as I know, the other locations have their cabinets, or should have their cabinets, but I don't know that everybody's gotten their networks hooked up yet.
Once the Nessica comes up, I'm probably going to finally go to my round 1, and I'm going to try and learn how to play Rumblefish 2, if they got it.
They won't have it.
Yeah.
Fuck!
So as of right now, the only games that round 1 is licensed to use is Ultra and BBC, the BBCP Extend and BBCF.
We can't even get like fucking.
Because for each game that they operate, they have to get a separate license.
Wow.
Yes. They're not allowed to just straight take the whole Nesca library and use it.
Well, hopefully a Humble Bundle comes out for them so they can like get all of them at like 80% of the cost.
That would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Damn it!
Because I've heard some not 100% necessarily accurate numbers, but I've heard some numbers on how much basically that is being taken by the Nessica, by Taito for each play that round 1 has in the US, and it's a lot.
Well, shit, can't I just like buy access for my own card for Rumblefish 2? Nobody else can play unless they buy access? Give you $60 and you give me like half a year. I'll play that game.
So...
personal license, you know?
But yeah, there's a reason that basically I believe all the round 1s will be charging, I think it's $1.50. It's 6 credits, I think, to play.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I understand why it's that much, but still, damn.
If I can't play Rumblefish 2, how am I gonna relive my old Team Spooky intros? Okay? I need that.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You gotta talk to Southtown Art, man. He's still got his Rumblefish 2 cap.
Fuck. I have to go trade him this fucking, what is this?
Magic beans.
Nah, I got a Hanshin Tiger fucking Figma.
Oh man, he'll love that shit.
I gotta trade his ass. Alright. Let me play Rumblefish 2 for like fucking
20 minutes.
2 days. 2 days, I'll give you this figgy.
I'm sure SK probably has Rumblefish and Rumblefish 2.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have Psychic Force Battle Fantasia. Well, I already have Psychic Force for the Dreamcast. No Dark Awake though. That sucks. I gotta get that game.
Dark Awake is so fun.
And Battle Fantasia I can get on the PC, so it's not that big of a deal.
But
better news. I don't know. So for those who remember, one of our old sister casts, the show that sucks, that featured Harrison and Hanzo Gonzo. They worked with the community and they came up with this fighting game community database that allows people to locate, people within their scene, or just locate a local scene of some sort. Since Harrison went to Capcom, he hasn't really been updating it often, or much at all. I don't know. But Hanzo Gonzo took it into his own hands and he recently updated it. So if you are in need of playing people or want to find people, check it out. The link for it is tinyurl.com/FGC database. Put the link in chat for those who are curious.
It'll also be posted on our Twitter account and retweeted by everybody, hopefully.
And Hanzo said he was only adding communities if there was basically a hub where people could post and communicate with one another, something like a Facebook or just another kind of forum.
Mm-hmm. So if you actually do have a scene that you don't see on this list, and make a Facebook group if you don't have one already, and send it to Hanzo Gonzo at Hanzo Gonzo on Twitter, and he'll put it up there. Or
better yet, don't use Facebook and just go to a forum somewhere or make your own, because Facebook is a pile of shit.
Don't use Facebook. How do I do that? Everybody uses Facebook.
I don't.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no. But then how do I see my Street Fighter 4 blow-ups?
I prefer anti-social media like rocks.
Ooh.
Write my shit down on a rock.
Just throw it through someone's window. That's pretty antisocial. Or you throw it at people to keep them away.
Facebook is good for FGC. I mean, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's cool. You know, you get in touch with people, play locals and whatnot. You're tired of online.
Link up your Angel Fire site.
Ooh.
Have a guest book.
Does it have the starry background?
It's got the animated starry background.
Oh man, the moving one?
It twinkles,
but
like not really fast. It's only 2 frames, but it twinkles every other second.
Bro, are you really
so
on your
nice.
swag with your MIDI music in the background that loops incessantly and you can't turn it off?
Let's just say I'm a part of the Anime Web Turnpike. Just saying.
Damn, you just made me sob up a little bit, man. I swear to God.
I'm sifting through this here database, and I'm very. So I was gonna say I'm upset at first, but I'm happy that the local high desert Lancaster scene is not in here because it's not a very good scene.
Who's gonna play in fucking Lancaster, man? It's like you.
Hey.
I know it's gonna be a 4-man crew. Oh my God.
If you stay named, I will. Don't do this. I'm seeing you in a month, Chris.
Oh
I will
my
slide
God.
you insect through tables at the same time.
Oh
Right?
my God, that would be hilarious. I would have just like tweet at him to say, "Hey, put your seat up on the fucking list, man."
Son of a bitch.
Nobody
once
knows
again,
this yet, so it's fine.
Anime Web Turnpike, rest in peace.
If you don't see
Wow,
anything on
did
this
you
list
guys even bring back the Anime
and
Turnpike?
you would like it to be on the list, feel free to message Hanzo Gonzo on Twitter. Once again, he is at Hanzo Gonzo. Also, feel free to tell him how bad he is at Street Fighter V, at Marvel, whatever, or how good he is. I don't care. It's up
I
to
haven't
you.
played him yet, but I'm hearing he's all right. He's got Nikali Tech.
He's okay. I mean, he beat Tool Assisted that one time.
That's good.
He's got that going
That's
for
it's
him.
hard.
I mean, I've seen Mike Ross try to do it.
Oh my God.
Hit him up.
Dude, people can't believe I'm a Karin player. I don't see how this is not like more obvious. Like she's got a full screen greet sever.
God damn it. Yeah, all right. You're definitely. I can see why you play her.
Yeah.
I guess people were looking at the wrong criteria. Is your slide cancelable?
No. The Rasenha is cancelable in the Super, but everything else after that is not. Not that you would want to anyway. That shit would whiff.
I don't know what any of this means.
It means I get results. You stupid chief.
Oh, okay.
Little Simpsons trivia for you there.
So yeah, here I'm gonna do self promotion time right now. I have started streaming again, and for fun, I mean seriously for fun, I have a webcam just so people can see the pain that my hands in when I play. Just check me out. I stream random garbage on Fightcade. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Gibby. It's my name, Gibby, if you don't know how to spell it. And I'll stream, and I'm in pain, and then you get to see me play one-handed while I'm stroking my beard. And it's great. Shen, come watch me. Alright, that's all I need.
Oh my God, I'm just thinking.
Is there anybody else we need to call out on this ever lovely show? Hey, you at the 76 station that burnt my chicken, you're done. I ain't coming again.
You got chicken from a 76 station. That was your
I actually
mistake.
didn't. I actually didn't. But the one by my parents' house is apparently a Chester fried, and everyone says that's good. So I don't know.
They lie.
It's not.
No. So, Fightcade, they're actually going to update the Final Burn Alpha.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because the Final Burn Alpha this is one of the reasons why I stopped playing on Fightcade and GTPO. The Final Burn Alpha version they're using is complete and utter shit. If you tell me otherwise, I'm just gonna block you from every goddamn social media ever. And
you want to see how bad it is? And if you want to see how bad it is, and you're not a fighting game player, go open up Turf Masters and then push left, right, or any button, and just look at the 1 second of delay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So they're tinkering with one of the newer versions of Final Burn Alpha, which will hopefully improve that. And at the same time, it's going to give access to more games. And once again, some games don't run properly, like say Third Strike. You get black bar, and so not just Third Strike, other games too. You get black bar issues where a black bar takes up the entire bottom portion of the screen.
Yeah.
Hopefully this fixes it. I spoke to several players who, just like me, they just stopped playing on Final Burn Alpha or stopped playing on GTPO and Fightcade because the emulator is shit. They all said the same shit. Hey, if this works, if this is a legitimate update, I'm coming back. I want to see Lord BBH come back and beat the shit out of people in FHD. People who think they're hot shit. I have played several people who think they're hot shit in FHD. I am horrible at this game. I beat them. Okay, if I can beat them, BBH will wreck them. Okay, I have played plenty of people in Breaker's Revenge. There's like 4 good people on Breaker's Revenge. Everyone else is trash. BBH will destroy all of them too. He will rill it up with me. He'll even use Condor.
Oh no! Not Condor.
Oh man, you guys remember that time I made Hanzo Gonzo quit live on the show? BBH will do the same, but worse.
Condor's above show apparently. Like it's like an 8-2.
What the?
It's not.
I was about to say,
It's
come
not,
on.
but according to Hanzo Gonzo, it is.
Oh, okay.
I think he said it's a 10-0 matchup. I forget.
10-0.
He's bad at
He said
games.
that today about everything.
Once again, Hanzo Gonzo's bad at fighting games. Money match him. Okay.
If Hanzo Gonzo is knocked down and you see a flash, just push any button because his super's gonna get fucking stuffed because he's an idiot.
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know if I have anybody else to call out.
You don't know if you have anyone else to call out?
I mean, I just want to make sure Lupe doesn't fuck up my using my characters, man. Like I sent him like all my tech. I sent him everybody else's tech. I was sending him.
Oh, you sent him your C&D over your character team.
Telling you, man. Like I said, you either follow me or Zero Black's like advice, or you're out of here.
Oh, I have someone to call out. I'm calling out Jim Davis. Garfield still fucking sucks. Get your shit together.
40 years and it's still garbage.
I just love the get your shit together. Like Garfield hasn't been asked for like the last 20 years or anything.
No, that's Garfield talking to John is what it is. But Chris, I got you. Check it out. Someone just take this clip and send it to Lupe Fiasco. This is clip starting now. Lupe, Mr. Fiasco, I have a request for you. You want to beat Cien in the King of Fighters. You're using Terry and Joe. The best Terry and Joe player in the world, hands down, is one man known as Hell Pockets. You may have heard him on SportsCenter yell like an idiot over a game called Guilty Gear. Okay, this man, he can teach you how to use the Higashi and the Bogart.
You know, he's gonna stop reading when you mention that the guy's name is Hell Pockets, because nobody takes that fucking name seriously.
Well, that's nice. He's not gonna read this when he's listening to it with his ears, Paul. Goddamn. Okay. Well, once again, Mr. Fiasco, just ignore that last altercation that my friend and I had.
Mr. Fiasco.
Mr. Fiasco.
We're being professional here, okay? Talk to Hell Pockets. He'll make you good at the game. Or talk to me, and I'll tell you what not to do, and I'll just yell at you and berate you. It'll be great.
Jump down, C.
Yeah. Just J2C. Give him the rice all day.
I think he should listen to us.
I'm also going to call out Leonardo da Vinci. You didn't invent all those things you say you did.
Oh, and hold on. Speaking of Leonardo da Vinci, congrats on winning the Oscar last night. You were great.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
600 years.
Ooh. Man, so happy for you. If that bear didn't maul you, you would not have won. Just saying. I mean, these are just
Why has this episode just been one continuous shit post for an hour and a half?
We haven't even talked about wrestling yet.
Okay, you want to know why? Because Alex didn't show up tonight, and we had to make up for his shit posting.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's not March yet.
Yeah,
Love you,
it's not
Alex.
madness yet. It would have been March, but it's not March.
See, nobody got that joke the first time you put it on Twitter, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got it because I was there for it, but Tony, you're too deep. You're too deep for Twitter.
My jokes
It's
quadruple layered because I'm so yomi.
I was like having a ball just like ripping into both Champ and KBR during the first to 15 set, and then I ruined it by going too highbrow by discussing how KBR looks like he's a theater major who's trying to visualize his process of becoming a sandbag. And it was good, but it was just like, man, I can't retweet that shit.
No, you can. That's the thing, because that's a real thing that we do in theater classes. Now, just visualize you are a sandbag.
You are a sandbag.
You're getting beaten down by Mike Tyson. Visualize that. Imagine the pain you're going through. That's how much you should suffer.
I thought you were going to talk about how he was like he was one part of the two masks, like both of them made up the two masks of like comedy theater. One of them is just the joyful, and the other is the sorrowful.
He's on sorrow mode.
Yeah.
Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah. I'm crying now. Oh man, that was funny.
So, do we have anything else, guys?
I don't think so.
I think I've called out everybody I need.
Hold on, Paul.
What's up?
Is there one Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon that you'd like to call out?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
How about Shane, whatever the shit his middle name is, McMahon?
I actually don't know what Shane McMahon's middle name is, to be honest with you.
I don't know either.
Here comes the money.
I do
Here
think
comes the
Anthony.
money.
I think Anthony did miss calling out John Cena though as patron saint of America.
Oh yeah, you two need to fight for that.
Oh wait, what? No,
Yeah.
hell no. He said what now?
And John Cena is America,
I'm
and
John
you're
Cena.
America too. There can only be one real American hero.
Has John Cena even
Mr.
seen
America.
my Twitter photo or background? I think not.
Kelly, you want to call it anyone?
Is she still here?
She's like, I have given up.
That was the longest sigh.
I think I've given up on you guys.
Is there anyone that rubbed you the wrong way at Anime Ascension? Someone that just said something wrong to you that just irked you and you just want to just into them, Do it.
Shout-outs to D bottles.
And she cut off.
Yeah.
Shout outs to.
I think she said something about like booze bottles or something, and she's been. I don't know.
No. Do I really keep cutting off that bad? I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
you were like
Yeah,
in and
you
out.
You're just randomly dropping off. I think
We
you're
were
not
just
hitting
too
enough.
nice to say something about it. You gotta yell into it.
I was gonna say shout out to D-Link. I water bottle.
Ah, yes.
All right,
Oh, keeping you hydrated.
solid.
Actually, my coworkers stole their water bottles, but they left like a stack of them behind after they left the event, and I was just like, you ain't using it.
I just want to point out she's talking about having information that shouldn't be out there. Now she's talking about like her coworker stealing. This is not good. Don't do this anymore. You got to stop. You're gonna get
I'm
people in trouble.
sorry.
Just walking away with D-Link's water. That's D-Link's water. That's not your water.
Sorry about. I'm sorry about the first thing. Stuff was just coming out of my
Snitching, man.
mouth, and I was.
So, Paul, would you like to call out the ending?
What?
Yeah, would you like to call out the end of this
Would
show?
you like to call out the
To
ending?
call out the end of the show? Yeah, that would be
Just
good. I
put
think
a-
we're done here.
All right, show. Fuck you.
Thus ends another train wreck, aka Super Desperation Radio. No, thanks everybody for listening to this week's episode of SDR. So from everybody here, good night and good luck.